Imagine sitting at home with your family, enjoying a nice quiet evening, talking with your spouse about the day that just passed, and watching your children play. Then, an intruder comes in, armed and dangerous and threatening your family. This happens every day in the United States, and many people remain unarmed. This will only get worse if gun banning laws come into play. The Second Amendment of the United States of America states, "A well-regulated militia being necessary to the security of a free state, and the right to the people to bear arms shall not be infringed." Gun control has become a major political platform and issue in the United States and all over in other countries. Many reasons include death of children, domestic violence, gangs, and school shootings. Gun accidents involving children are actually at a record low. Although you wouldn't know it from listening to mainstream media, in 1997, the last year for which data is available, only 142 children under 15 years of age died in gun accidents. And the total number of gun-related deaths for this age group was 842. More children die each year in bike accidents, space heater accidents, and drownings. The often repeated phrase or claim that 12 children per day die from gun violence includes children up to the age of 20 years, the great majority of whom are young adult males who die in gang-related violence. Gang-related violence would only go up if you ban guns for people to protect themselves. Also, school violence will not necessarily drop. The two Columbine shooters broke 20 gun laws in order to do what they did that day. Contrary to public perception, school homicides have declined after 1993. From 1997 to 1999, there was a series of copycat shootings. This was stimulated by media coverage. Media attention to cases such as Columbine or Virginia Tech has generated the perception that there is a high risk of a student coming into school and killing someone. This has led to extreme zero-tolerance policies and profiling of certain students as killers. A review of the National School Safety Center's report identified 93 cases when a student came onto school property and killed one or more persons over the worst 10-year period from 92 to 2002. This means an average of about 9.3 cases per year, which would equal out to about 1 case per month. Although we should strive to prevent all such cases, gun banning is not the answer. But in a nation of 119,000 schools, a rate of 9.3 cases per year means that the average school can expect such an event about once every 12,800 years. School violence should not be a major platform of gun banning laws. The American public strongly opposes attempts to ban gun ownership, but strongly supports attempts to limit gun ownership. Many people in the United States own guns, and many of them only own them for hunting reasons or for protection for their family. Gun control may prevent more accidents than gun banning, although the issue is always called gun control. This is not what some public officials are actually speaking of doing. If a person would have the correct skills and learning about how to use a gun for protection and prevent accidents, this would strongly affect the amount of incidents in the United States of accidental death. States that allow registered citizens to carry concealed weapons have lower crime rates than those that don't, which means if you ban guns, bad people can still get them, and that makes the violence go up. 31 states that have shall issue laws allowing private citizens to carry concealed weapons have an average of 24% lower violent crime rate, and a 19% lower murder rate, and a 39% lower robbery rate than states that forbid concealed weapons. In fact, the 9 states with the lowest violent crime rates are all right-to-carry states. Guns are used for self-defense more than 2 million times a year, 3 to 5 times the estimated number of violent crimes committed with guns. The basic premise for the gun control movement, that easy access to guns causes higher crime, is contradicted by the facts, by history. Hopefully more people will catch on to this before the government decides to ban guns. If the government is able to ban guns, this is going to put the American people in danger of an uprising of criminals.